Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Caffe Lena. Thank you for tuning in for this show. We're glad you could join us tonight. We have a special show tonight. We have the founder of Jazz for Peace, Rick DellaRatta, and he is going to play a show. There's a trio tonight, and we are also going to have a special award presentation from his foundation to Guy McPherson for his work on climate awareness. And I'm going to let Rick explain more what that award is for and the past winners and really the mission of his foundation through the night tonight. But be on the lookout for that. It's going to happen about halfway through the show, maybe a little bit later. And please join in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. If you have any questions or comments that I can pass along to Rick. And make sure that you visit that virtual tip jar that's going to be in the description of the live stream. I'll send it through the chat a few times, and it'll also be on screen. And it is the best way that we have as a venue right now to continue supporting all of the wonderful artists that come through here and play. So thank you again for being here, and enjoy the show.
There's a Vietnam vet, a cardboard sign, sitting there by the left turn line. Flag on his wheelchair, flapping in the breeze. One leg missing and both hands free. No one's paying much mind to him. The VA budget's just stretched too thin, and now there's more coming back from the Mideast war. Can't make it here anymore. Now that big old building was a textile mill that fed our kids and paid our bills, but they turned us out. Close the door, 'cause we can't make it here anymore. See them pilots piled up on the loading dock. They're just gonna sit there until they rot, 'cause there's nothing to ship, nothing to pack. Busted concrete and rusted tracks, empty storefronts around the square. There's a needle in the gutter and glass everywhere. You don't come down here unless you're looking to score. We can't make it here anymore. Man, it's slow, the tip jar's light, the register's low, the bartender don't have much to say. Regular crowds getting thinner each day. Some have maxed out all the credit cards. Some are working 2 jobs and living in cars. Minimum wage won't pay for a roof, won't pay for a drink. If you gotta have proof, just try it yourself, Mr. CEO. See how far $8.50 an hour will go. Take a part-time job at one of your stores, but you can't make it here anymore. There's a high school girl with a bourgeois dream, just like the pictures in a magazine she found on the floor of a laundromat. A woman with kids can forget all that. She come up pregnant, what will she do? Forget the career, forget about school. Can she live on faith? live on hope or high on Jesus or hooked on dope. When it's way too late to just say no, you can't make it here anymore. Shirts in a Walmart store, just like the ones we made before, except this one came from Singapore. I guess we can't make it here anymore. Should I hate the people for the shade of the skin, or the shape of the eyes, or the shape I'm in? Should I hate them for having all jobs today? No, I hate the men who sent the jobs away. I can see them all now, they're haunting my dreams, all lily white and squeaky clean. Never no want, never no need. The shit don't stink and the kids won't bleed. The kids won't bleed in a damn little war. And we can't make it here. Can't make it here anymore. Will I work for food? Will die for oil? Kill for power? To us the spoils. The billionaires get to pay less tax, while the working poor get to fall through the cracks. So let them eat jelly beans, let them eat cake, let them eat shit. Whatever it takes, they can join the Air Force or join the Corps. Get here anymore. So that's how it is, that's what we got. The president wants to admit it or not. You can read it in the paper, read it on the wall, hear it in the wind. If you're listening at all, get out of that limo, look us in the eye, call us on a cell phone, tell us all why. In Dayton, Ohio, Portland, Maine, or Cotton Gin, out on the great high plain. It's done closed down along with the school a swimming pool, dust devil dancing in a noonday heat. There's rats in the alley, trash in the street, gang graffiti on a boxcar door. And we can't make it here. Can't make it here. We can't make it here anymore. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so welcome to Caffe Lena. Thank you for joining us. The few that are here able to show social distance in person, and the many that will hopefully watch this live stream, if not tonight, hopefully on other nights that it's available from their website, etc. Some of these songs have a little, all of them actually have some backline, so I'm going to take a few of these songs and tell the little story behind it. This next one might be of interest to do that with. I was sitting in my East Village apartment one day, and I get a call, and on the other end of the line is the great bassist Eddie Gomez, one of the great bass players of all time, and he's asking me questions about Dizzy Gillespie. Because I had been an opening act and MC for him at one time. So he's asking me, what was Dizzy like? You guys shared a dressing room. Yeah, what did you talk about? I said, a lot of the time, nothing, just shooting the breeze. But there were some situations where, he talked to me about the pushback on bebop when him and Charlie Parker came out with that new language. He said that, some people that he even highly respected made comments like it was, a whole bunch of wrong notes, things like that. And it's kind of, the difficulties involved in pushing that through. And he also had said things about how proud he was, or he'd made me understand that he was quite proud of a trip he took to Cuba, where he, brought bebop together with Latin jazz, with Latin music, and kind of laid the foundation for the great art form of Latin jazz. So anyway, I said, why are you asking? He said, well, he had written this amazing melody that captured the spirit of that bebop Dizzy that we all love. And he said, if you could take, your experiences of knowing Dizzy as a person and write the lyrics. And I said, okay, that sounds like a great deal. So we put that together, and we had been performing and touring anyway, so we were able to incorporate this into our shows. And you can actually hear it on the Jazz for Peace CD, a live version of us performing this song at Birdland in New York City. So we're going to play it for you now. And if you know Dizzy Gillespie, if you remembered him, you'll know why we call this song Cheeks. He made his name in bebop.